Quad State cameras here. Gonna replace the eyeball on my car. Some people refer to it as a headlamp. I refer to it as an eyeball. See that? There's fluid in there. It's got a cataract. It has some melanoma here. Gotta take care of it. I bought this car. When did I buy this car? 4 or 5 years ago? Something like that. Been pretty good. These were switched. This one as well. If you look at that one. It's that was a new one. So what happened was I replaced the original ones. Those got replaced. And then this one went out. It got its stuff that it has on there. There's some stuff going on now. Look, it's not exactly a cataract. I'm not sure what that is. Some type of a film. Anyway, the replacement had fluid in there. So I had to replace that. I got a new one. I didn't throw it out. I just kept it. I put silicone lining all over it. So I still have it. Just in case that one goes bad again. I just swap it out again. Dry it out. Put some silicone on there. And this one here. This one, now it's time for this one. This one finally went after, however, at least 2 years. I got the other eyeball sitting over there. Look at that eyeball. Don't mind this garbage over here. These a-holes walking by like to throw their stuff over here. Those glass bottles that are just in case they're needed to throw at cars. Here's my neighbor downstairs. Don't ask me about that. I don't get involved in all that. Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna switch this out so that way I can get it I can get it taken care of. It's important because if you don't do it, that light bulb, the light can go out. And if it go out, the police can stop you and give you a ticket. And I'm on their radar. I do not want them give them excuses to give me a ticket. For comparison, here's another eyeball of another car that's over here. See that? It's got cataracts on it. It's just bad. I'm not going to show you that plate. But the other one is no different. But I don't mind showing you my front plate. It's a Stanley Cup champions. The 6 time. 1, 2, 3, 6 time. Yeah, there was they won the 3 in a row after they won the 3 in a row. For the 15. I had to get this car in 2015 because I think I bought this plate. It was specifically for this car. This car was new to me when I got it. I've been a Blackhawks fan my whole life since my mom was alive, and before, even when they were on a losing streak for quite a few years. Always had starter jerseys, and now they were doing, Reebok was doing it for a while. Now it's Adidas, which is actually owned by Adidas. So it was Reebok then Adidas, but Reebok is owned by Adidas. That's what I mean. Well, let's get going. First thing I'm going to do is pop this hood. Now I'm going to find a spot so that way the camera can sit on there. I do believe I'm going to have to pull this one out and that one definitely. I don't think you pull that one out. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure this whole thing comes out. That one and that one. So let me get my tools together. Take this one over here because I'm going to need this. So this is going to sit. I'll put this over here for the moment. You can sit over there like an eyeball, a good little eyeball. Get my tool. Now I got to find out which tool I'm going to use. Okay, so this is going to use a 10. You can see that. I'm going to start taking it off. Gotta go the other way. Actually, this is the one I should be doing. And it's loosening. As long as this one loosens too, you'll be fine. Okay, when I come back, it should be off. Okay, just to clarify, I put these back in because I remembered from a previous experience that it's actually these bolts that would make this come out. See, the eyeball is already coming out. I'm about ready to start that transplant. Okay, guys, so here we go. On here now, I'll put that thing over here. Hopefully the phone won't get lost. Fuck you, come in right there so you can kind of see what I'm working with right here. Right here, see that? It's out. Gotta get all this stuff off now. Pull that out. Pull this off. I guess that kind of stays there. This thing's got to come out. Got another one. There, they're all out. That old eyeball is out. Here's the new eyeball. Take that protective coating off. Connect all that shit back on it. There you go. Get in there, bitch. Oh, fuck, motherfucker. Get in there. Here. There. Got one in. Ah, I see what I did. Hook it. That's what you gotta do, unhook it. Come on, man. I'm sure there's some tool you have that I don't have. Okay, let me see. Play around with it. Nope, because it's not going to come out. guess I could just put that motherfucker back in like that. Ah, come on, man. It looks like the same thing. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I'll put it on. And then secure it. There you go. Two of them things down. I'll figure out this one now. I know what I gotta do. Motherfucker. Now you're gonna turn now, bitch. I think I got it. I did. It's not moving now. But it's not quite. I gotta get that little, just a little bit more. There you go. It's in there now. Okay, now that the eyeball is on, everything's connected. Before I put that all that stuff back together, I'm gonna test it. Make sure everything works right. Okay, so that light's on. I can see that they're on. The turn signals are working. It's on. The little thing is on. I tested the turn signal works. Now I'm putting that eyeball, fitting that eyeball back in place. Look at that eyeball. That eyeball can see just fine. And it's gonna work, and it's less likely that the diabetes that's causing the moisture inside is gonna cause the bulb to burn out. Because and then the cops can give me a ticket for a light out because they're notorious for that. Which reminds me, I gotta shut the lights off. I can see that they're on. And it's on. So a perfectly good eyeball compared to that one. If you're wondering why I refer to the headlights as eyeballs, that's an inside joke. We used to joke around about the cars being similar to what the hell happened? So now we're back where I was leaning to. Okay, so the inside joke about referring to the cars as with lady names. I had two cars at one time. I had Emma and I had Sophia. So the names I came up with was the names for girl names because I like women. So I used the top girl names of the year that car was made. This is Sophia. The other one was Emma. Emma went to go be with the Lord. But this is Sophia. She's still with me. She has her problems. Like she's got the melanoma that you can see underneath her arms and right there on her face. She's got a little bit of melanoma on there. And she gets cataracts every now and then. And her feet aren't all in great shape half the time. But it's what it is. So anyway, that's what I refer to it as girls' names. And I was looking at other things that you can do, like when I'm changing the oil, it's like dialysis or a blood transfusion. Yeah, that's just something we kind of did. All right. So so now I'm gonna include a thing because I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this one. I'm not gonna throw it out because I don't want to be buy more parts for this car than I have to. So I'm going to hold on to that one. I'm going to let it air out. And then I'm going to do the silicone thing. Actually, I can let it air. It's going to air out regardless. Just let it sit. It'll air out. Clean it up a little bit. I'm going to put the silicone. Just put silicone all around the edges around here, right? And it should be good for the next time if I ever have to use it. All right. Thanks for watching. It's me, Quad State Cameras again. I returned from the store. I went and bought this stuff. The clear silicone, just a general silicone. It doesn't need the heat applications or anything like that. I'm just doing it on here. You can see that thing right there. That's the old light that took off. So I'm going to apply it. First thing we're going to do is get this set up. You can see this. There's a little, here's the thing outside of the cap, the thing. Here's a little cap thing. I'm gonna have to put inside the thing. Here, let me do it this way. It has its little, it's sealed, so I'm gonna have to do it that way. There's a way to do it. Taking my little knife that I have here to cut like a little piece off. Let me look for the tree. I'm gonna do it against the tree. Okay, I'm gonna do it against this tree. I don't have nothing to really cut it. It's not gonna hurt the tree. I'm positive of it. There, you see that? It's a little hole, a little thing taken off. If it's right there, just to get a little hole in there, so that way the fluid can come out. Now, gotta take this thing to puncture that hole over there. It's got that little thing right there. Boom, look at that. Nice. I'll put this thing on here. And we're good to go. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so now let me get my chair to sit down over here. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting this in. I can see it coming through the tube. You see how it's getting in there? It's gonna seal. Pushing it right in there so it goes in that crack. It's harder than it looks. Push it in there. So it goes right into that hole. Those holes over there, right? That's where the hole is at. Keep going. So basically you just want to go all the way around to get this hole. I'm going to put the phone, I can do it better with both hands than the one. So I'm going to basically, you get the idea. Just go all the way around the thing to seal that crack. Okay, so that's the finished product right there. It's sealed all the way around. Hopefully it gets moisture. I don't know about this shit right here, but you know what? This car, I don't really plan on keeping this car if I'm able to. For the next, as long as it can pass emissions. As long as it can pass emissions with relatively easy, without having to do a whole lot to it, it'll be around. But, you know, it's been passing emissions. and it's still running good. So that's what we have. All right, take care, everybody. Bye. Okay, so the finished product right there, sealed all the way around in those little cracks where the clear part and the plastic, the black plastic, come together. That's it. Okay, so everybody, so that is it. And if I don't know if you can hear it, but there's like a drill going on behind me every time I'm trying to say something.